We now return to Tropico 3. Okay, as we can see here, we've got a few people who are deciding to move in over here. I think in general, we probably just don't have enough places for people to live. Hopefully these two things will build up soon. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and put down a building over here anyway. And just because I really want to get people, we'll go ahead and just make it a tenement. I think I'm going to abandon the idea of converting the island. I mean, maybe these two, but converting the island into a more beautified thing. And I'm just going to start running towards the goal here. I actually kind of want to wrap up the series because it's not going as far as I kind of figured it would, and especially if I'm not sitting here talking. Okay, today let's go ahead and add a few more. We do have some construction still, but let's go ahead and add a few more farms that going. Okay, here. Put a tobacco farm there, and then we do need to start maybe with the pineapple over here so we can have some canneries, because that is not something that is coming over this way. They're not dragging that over. So if we put a farm there, then maybe one down here. Again, I don't really like that being right on the beach. Let's wait and see how far that one builds, and then we'll build another one next door to it. I guess I can save this spot for another tenement if I must. And then we're going to need a cigar factory. Well, that is rather big, but that's fine. Where's the front? Oh, the front facing down here. Too big for that. Have the front facing down here. Why don't we finally get this road? Just, I don't know. That curve? I guess it curves. Do that. Perfect. Okay. And then this will save me, I don't know, more spots. Nope. Maybe some housing spots down here. Not very good ones. That doesn't matter. Okay. So that's good for that. Yeah, we're waiting on that. I do want to boost tourism a little bit more, but right now, let's get this going. We need people. Allowed skilled workers in. Then, maybe we could do this thing. What is... Oh, right, I kind of wanted to put these down for tourism. Golden statue. Is this... I assume this reveals itself. This looks like it's a 2x2 thing. I kind of wish I knew which direction it was pointing. It's not centered. Be over just a little bit. Okay. Just because that will bother me. So if I put it here, and here? Yeah, that's better. And then, let's see, probably don't want fountains in all the corners. Minor statues, I guess we're gonna go with the garden here. Well, one of these in each corner.
The hat is in a very bad condition, with little hope of recovery. The unfortunate llama has been charged with high treason and will have to testify in court for its actions. Animal activists are planning nationwide demonstrations in a desperate attempt to free the furry creature.
I mean, that fits there, and that actually looks okay. Maybe something like that on either side, or that's a lot. That's a lot. We could just do one on each side, I think. And then I don't know how I'm going to fill in the rest of it. I guess I could do tree lining, and maybe that would put down some stuff. We'll see what kind of radius this thing creates. When and if that is done. What Standing still, rotate gracefully. Well, that would solve the whole directional issue. Did I? Did not. Did not remove that because I meant to finish construction, but construction's never finished in Tropico. We still got this balloon thing, we still got... Ay, ay, ay. How is it possible? You know what? I was thinking of building another hotel here. Lower income. We'll maybe leave the inside of this a patch. And then we'll still have room there, and then maybe make this one a little bit better. Because I do want to put something here. I was thinking that could be where the pool... Well, like the zoo, the pool, and then the airport. Only got one souvenir station. That is souvenirs. Arts and crafts. Well, I mean, that would go here. Perhaps that should be tucked behind something. I'll wait and see where a space opens up. Okay, let's... no speech. We don't need to make any promises. Although, thanks to my thing, I probably should be doing that, actually. Probably should be, because I suffer no penalties for my character bonuses for not fulfilling promises, and the promises boost support. Not like we really have an issue with that. Lack of religious school, no, 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 no. Loyalists. Another edict. We're just not going to do these. Like, that's all there is to it. I guess we could do a national day, a yearly of 1,000, though. Balance. I mean, that is big. We are actually losing a significant amount of money. We're actually not making that much. Industry is where it's at. But thanks to my... Well, tourism is not bad either. Tourism is now half of industry on this island. Mining is just nothing. This one shop is not pulling anything out of this. Because it needs to be a... we need to be making weapons. Whoa, whoa, wait a minute, wait. Are we done?
Today I woke up, looked out from the window, and almost got a heart attack. My eyes were bleeding at the sight of the golden statue of El Presidente.
Three deposits, but this is done?
Anything so ugly, tacky, and distasteful. No gold on earth will make you shine, Presidente.
Damn it. See... What the hell? Well, we could make it rotate. How much upkeep does it? So far, nothing. We'll have to wait a month, but then maybe we'll do the thing so it actually is getting around. Whatever. This appears to be out. This appears to be out of... Yeah, these guys now seem... Well, I mean, are they working or what are they doing here? Are they actually going to a job site or are they going home? Not sure where I'm supposed to go. I think this is done. This is no longer showing that gold is empty, so the iron must also be empty. Okay. Well, that's okay because I think we need some people. Actually, no, we'll make that worse. Okay, well maybe we want to switch gears then. Should I do the weapon manufactory right now? What exactly does that do? That's not it. Weapon factory worsens relations in the process, but how? That's what I want to know. How does it worsen relations? Right now, that's pretty good. I mean, this is how we make money, so... I was gonna that almost... Well, I mean, how about we just do it? Just put that here. We'll get as close to that intersection as possible. Because now we're going to have to grab here. Really. Okay, well, it's not pretty, but it'll work. Now we're getting into the weapons manufacturing business, and if that doesn't work, I suppose we can turn it off. I literally have a construction shop right here. See, this is what I don't like. These guys are going off to build the condominiums. Well, you've got a construction site that's much closer. The AI is not very efficient in that regard. Right. Iron deposit has been depleted. Yeah, well, now you tell me. It's fine, though. Could we utilize that just temporarily until I'm ready to go? We could put another farm or a pasture in there. What do we got? Goats and cattle. Did we boost the thing? We never boosted the thing here. Now we boosted the thing. Put another ranch. Do cattle because it's easy. And we can get that benefit. And I think the sugar is also dying. That is no do. Sugar is much worse over here now. Even over here it's pretty bad. So I think maybe I should get ready to go down here and expand to that. Don't allow me to hook this up. I have a whole new area here, either for industry or for expanding the city. Because there's a deposit over here, yes. So I could run a road up there to start mining that. Seeing as how we just got rid of a bunch of experienced miners off of this, actually that would be a much better idea. I want to keep their expertise going, because otherwise they have nowhere else to go. They got to start all over. Do an iron mine. I mean, here is good enough. Or are you gonna go straight like that? In that case, I could have pulled you back. But okay, well, it'll cut across the front if we continue to make a parallel thing up here, which isn't terrible, I guess. Something like that. Do that. We'll need a garage up here. God damn, dude, I need so many construction offices. I'll probably need a teamster up here. That'll make this more efficient. Click it, please. Okay. Let's go ahead and make... Shit. I need to wait, because if I bring more people in, they're not going to have anywhere to live, and then we're going to have to do that shit again. Okay. So we could put a house in there, which would mirror the other side. That's fine. I don't think I'll get another one in there, so what we could do instead is just... garden there. Okay. What's your upkeep? 480. That would be 1,000. I mean, again, that's not terrible, but you know, we got to. Ooh.
Sorely disappointed in you people of Tropico. Like a flock of sheep, you have voted for the same tyrannical regime that spits on your freedoms and tramples your rights. If you were able to see beyond your noses, you could have seen past the lies of El Presidente. Open your heart to the truth, and it will set you free.
Shoot, how do you see that? Very few diehards. Less than moderates. A lot more detractors. Okay. I forget how to see this. I wanted to see... There we go. No, that's... I wanted to see how many we've got. I saw this earlier. Now I can't remember how to get back to it. I want to see what my biggest faction is. 99, 163. Okay. I was just wondering if it would be big enough to justify doing like a religious school, because that seems to be the thing. Anyway, what got me bothered there for a minute was that it was like 320 for me, but 50 for the next guy. That's not great. That's pretty bad, actually. I mean, that's quite a number that voted for the other guy, so I'm not great with that. Not enough statues. There should be at least one statue for every 25 citizens. Are you freaking kidding me? I mean, I could put it here and do that. Or is it any statue? Because if it's any statue, that's a lot more doable. What's the radius on this? Let's see, wait a minute, hold on. It doesn't really do it, does it? I was gonna put one on each there. Alright, these trees. That does not spread anything. That's great. We need an actual spreader of some kind. I could do fountains. Just a ton of fountains based upon this. There'd be 6 fountains. I don't know, man. There really just aren't enough options in this game. Just put tons of statues on that. Or we could go asymmetrical and put like a fountain here, and the statue here, and statue here. Let's just use fountains. Let's just use fountains. Now, do we want them to match? Or should we go with the bigger ones? Okay. Well, it's alright. It's not super great. Economy, let's look at that damn statue. So the industry now seems to be just outpacing all construction by itself. So I guess I could. There. Yay! Okay. Let's see. Minus 20% rock and material construction, 50% production, but produces machine rolled, which are cheaper, and then skylights. But we can put that in. doesn't require any electricity. And it'd probably be a good idea to actually do something like that, but I'm a little on the fence about using up even more electricity right now when I'm probably just going to go willy-nilly with it here.
Instead of making more bread, we are manufacturing more weapons. What are we preparing for? World War III? If you ask me, El Presidente is so scared of our little underground movement that he decided to arm himself to the teeth. But let me tell you, oppressor of the downtrodden masses, nobody escapes the judgment of God and the judgment of la revolution.
Okay, so this would have less of a negative impact, but it would also mean that any positive impacts would be worse, which I guess is okay since we're still in good standing. It's more of a threat that we lose what we've got than being important to gain more. I guess we'll do that. Okay. Well, let's see. That'll use up 10 megawatts there, but it means more iron, so let's do that. Now that industry should take off for us. I would hope. Okay. So we need to build 3 condominiums in order to start tearing these things down. And we're going to start tearing them down from here. So while we're letting the game have some fun, why don't we just start expanding out our blocks here and build homes? Because we have got a ton of money. Presidente is all about housing his people. For free, too. And I like the size of these, actually. I mean, they're very inefficient as far as cramming people in. But, I mean, look at this. I could fit all sorts of things in here. We do have a food station there and a food station here, so we don't really need to worry about that. Maybe I should consider some mansions over here. I mean, they're not going to be... They're just purely, yeah, like if I'm going to be building condos, that is going to be eating electricity. I've got to be mindful of that.
Don't fear. Those are not UFOs, but simply the island's new balloon ride. The balloons may seem like a total waste of hot air, and yes, I refer to you, Presidente, but my aerial brigade has special plans for this attraction. Miguel, pack the TNT in the shopping bag. We're going to make history today.
Okay, we need a lot more people. Food for the masses is essential and our supplies are dwindling. Communists in particular are concerned about the lack of food and are stirring up trouble amongst those who will listen. Please take care of the simple needs of the simple folk. Okay. That is a thing. That is a major problem. Now that I think... Go over! Food quality. Ooh, we are skipping some meals here. That is a problem. Okay. Well. We are short of people by a lot. No, actually, we've got plenty unemployed people. But what they're employed into is something else entirely. Okay, these are purely going to be food farms out here. So where are we at? No corn, no banana, papayas, pineapple. Okay. Well, there's a banana up there that we could do. I mean, we could actually do 2. Hopefully they would be smart enough to put them where they need to. So that's 1, 2. Let's go ahead and do that. Because that's going to be used. I guess. Let's see. Papaya. Tobacco. Well, if I get rid of this, I can expand housing down there. So we can continue to use this for farm fields. I think that would actually be fine. Yeah, let's be smart about it. Okay. Farm. Banana. Put a banana farm there.
Information has leaked
Put
from
a
government officials
banana
that
farm
the
here.
Tropican treasury is full to the brim with money. Rumor has it that El Presidente secretly goes there at night to swim around in the wads of cash.
See, we pay money for that. Now, I was of the impression that they would use food for the people first, and then they would do then they sell the excess. So we got to do it way down here if we want to do, or we just do it here. And since I'm going to rebuild this thing, I think this is probably the smarter choice. Okay. Papaya. Well, I guess I could maximize my papaya by, and my pineapple by putting the farms down first, seeing where they build the fields, and then building next to them. There. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. So, farm. We'll build one papaya over here. And we will build one pineapple over here. And maybe building ranches down here. Well, not there, for sure. In fact, that very slim line there isn't doing me a whole lot of favors. These were pineapples both down here, too. Yeah, and they're wasting that. Alright. Well, we got to get more people in quickly. Maybe I'll resort to more apartments again, just because we don't need to worry about the electricity.
Food reserves are dropping with an alarming rate. Yesterday, I got my boots stolen, and they were not even made of real leather.
So what's the deal here?
Dear compañeros, if you had any doubts that Tropico is turning into an outright brothel, now you have the most shining example. Instead of increasing the salaries of the workers, El Presidente is building a marina. I bet the privileged few will drool all over the place when they learn about this. Now we'll be forced to look at their fake fans, their plastic breasts, and their liposucked bodies the whole damn year. Madre de Dio.
That's getting better. This religious thing, though, like, we need to deal with at least one of these. So another religious school, like it or not, or don't we have how many? I built grade school. I need another. Starvation took 5 victims last year. Okay, that's not great. We need to build another high school, or I could just swap this over. Increases respect of all citizens living in the area. I guess we can't do that any higher than it already is. No, not... I'm in the wrong goddamn thing. Let's do, let's just do straight parochial. That should at least tilt that in my favor. No religious newspaper. What does this even mean? Alcohol should be... We're just not doing any of that. Bubblegum pop. Increases liberty. Increases respect of all citizens. There we go. I meant to do that before. We do still need the immigrants, so that's fine.
I don't know about you, but I can certainly feel that the quality of life of our people is improving. I just got a pay raise, and I didn't even deserve it. Keep up the good work, Presidente.
Perhaps what would be better for me, because the game seems to have trouble figuring out what it wants to do. Perhaps it would be best if I only built one thing at a time. I know I get a lot going on in my mind, and I back to the sea. Halves upkeep but increases pollution. Fish guts are disposed of properly. Okay. I get a lot of ideas, and then I just start spamming stuff down, but it really seems to tie up the construction, whereas if I only had a couple things that needed to be built, you know, like 4 construction offices right now, ought to be able to handle that, you would think. Traffic's getting crazy in here. But we do not have enough housing. Alright. Not tenement. People aren't going to want to live next to that. They're probably not going to want to live next to this either, but hey. Right now, well, I guess right now what we could do is we could put some houses along here. Fill in those spaces rather than waste time, but then that's... Each little building has its own time that we gotta wait for it to be built. And, Now this, however, we can now utilize. So we could put some buildings here. Let's plop apartments. I could get 3 in there. That way. So let's say, you know what? Let's have them facing outward. The backwards thing can go that way. Or, it doesn't look like one of those can go. Okay, well. They're going to be a little tight, regardless. But that ought to help. These farms are not being built as fast as I would like them to be. Okay, we're still kind of tight on that. this ever get done? I mean, are you guys planting? Got a big old cigar factory with no input because you guys aren't planting anything. Bothers me just a bit. Alright. Well, once that thing gets built, we're going to probably need more power, which, again, I could build up here. But again, I don't have my people freaking moving around.
Last week was found with his mistress trying to leave the island. The resulting clash between the official's wife and his mistress left 7 bystanders injured. The official is reported missing again.
Probably just need more hotels. Wait a minute, the regular hotels provide more than the motels? Why the hell am I building the other thing then? Build another hotel down here. Let's see, these ones... What? I still don't really understand what this even means. Auto 100%. Adjust the fee automatically for 100%. So I guess the fee goes up as rooms
biodegradable?
are booked. Put here. Not a single faction despises me. Good. Where's our little balloon rider off to? There you are. Off to the scenic oil derricks out there. Good. There's immigration. Okay. We could probably do with another cathedral. Wasn't I going to put something... I was going to put another high school there, but I guess we don't need to do that at the moment. Put another cathedral down, though. I don't know that that is a thing that people are suffering from right now, but since these things are full, it would kind of indicate to me it's rather important. Oh, you bastard, why are you building there? Don't tell me these are all full. Almost. So why... There's no way. Alright. Shit. I thought I was keeping up on this, but we still got job openings and things that haven't even been built yet, so those are still filling in. So I can't, I still am not above where I need to be in terms of getting people into houses, but I can't really, you know, I can't justify it because I don't have, 2 foreign tourists have been abducted and are held hostage. We already lost some of our tourism rating because of the incident. A ransom of 3,000 simoleons has been demanded. 100% chance of freeing the hostages and gaining respect from the militarists. Don't negotiate with terrorists. Huge drop in tourism. Gain national respect. I mean, this like seems the obvious choice, right? The rebels agent has been dealt with. You resolved the hostage situation. Good. Well, at least we're not completely hopeless then, huh? Okay, so I got a tower there. Should probably think about another guard tower somewhere else, too. Hey. And I really don't want to build tenements, but they really do fill the needs, don't they? I have to build more power at some point. Okay, we finally got that built. We finally got this one built. Maybe slow that down a little bit more. Want to get another pineapple. If I pull it over here, there'll be another space for a drop there. Alternatively, how far would they walk? How far is the radius for planting? Let's put one there. And then I think we can get started on the coffee. Now, were I to put another tobacco here, I don't think there's a whole lot there. Yeah, you couldn't get enough fields in here. So actually I kind of borked myself here, but that's fine because it can be... Well, no, it can't really be coffee, but we could put a coffee... No, we can't. It's too steep. Well, shit. Can we do anything? I guess we should put it over here so they build on this side first, hopefully. I want to get it as close as possible to the edge because that looks like unusable space. Getting our coffee plantations going. I suppose...
Greetings, friends of the Great Revolution. We have succeeded in yet another goal. Every man, woman, and child in Tropico knows the true face of our arch-enemy, El Presidente. In order to lull the tyrant into a false sense of comfort, some of our comrades are displaying a show of respect for our grotesque leader. After he gets comfortable enough, we'll deliver the lethal blow to his evil empire.
I've got 1, 2, 3 garbage dumps. We're going to need a fourth one because we are now over 600. If we go to environmentalists, not enough garbage. Damn it, where the hell is that now? This is not at all what I'm looking for. Pollution, well... Landfill coverage. Most of this is covered. This beachfront is not. But if I were to do it here, we'd need to build one out here. There's a dead space right there. But I guess we could draw a road to it. Question, like, this would be the closest garage to getting out to their jobs is the problem. Well, why don't we put it over here then, since we've already got that. And just plunk it right on that dead space. It's not great, but it's at least within the area. And it's perhaps going to help out a lot against that. Right there. Okay, well, I think we fixed the food crisis, at least. No, we have not. We have not done that at all. Okay, well, we still need to do that then. We got some Fardens coming in, but we still got plenty of space for more. But man, I think... What's the deal here? Or do we just not have enough Teamsters? Is that maybe the situation? What we don't have is enough people. But to fit the people in, we need the housing to fit... I mean, should I just bulldoze this right now anyway and then rebuild and hope it's quick? Because I think all my other building projects, with the exception of maybe a few here, are done. So they might be able to focus fire quickly on some apartments and whatnot. Because I don't know. Like right now, I could build a bunch of tenements with the option of just getting them out of there. That's a waste of construction, but would do what I need to get them moved so that I could finish off what I need to do here. Get rid of those ranches to somewhere else, which would be where? Maybe out here? Do the farms here and a bunch of ranches over here. This is not terrible. Yeah, I don't know. I got a few things to worry about here. One of them, though, is not money, thankfully, despite all the construction. Let's check those politics. Okay, despite the fact that we are selling weaponry, it's not having any impact. In fact, we're going up. We've gone up 2%. So, but where's the army sitting at? That is the problem. We still have an insufficient army here by quite a bit, I think. We got 6 generals and 13 soldiers. So even combined, that's not where we need to be. We need at least 30. So I guess I can start building guard posts all over the island. Try and get that going. Just not worry too much about spacing. Alright, I said I was going to put one up here. Let's do that now so I don't forget. That's not where that's at. It's too big for that. Put you back here. Tucked away, because I don't think anything's going to build here. I mean, this is a whole dead space. Look at this. Nothing's going to grow there. That farm doesn't need to be there anymore. Yeah, this will be tucked away protectively here. Okay. But yeah, just start making more of those. Perhaps put one down here. I mean, one could fit right there, despite the fact that we got it right there. I don't know. I think right now I'm just going to be worried more about filling in some of the holes. Maybe I will just spam down a bunch of tenements so I can get a bunch of laborers, so I can finally get all of my fields and farms and everything that I want situated, and then we can head towards a nuclear program. And that thing is tiny compared to anything else. It's actually... should we put it by the tourist area so it's a tourist attraction? Come see Tropico's only ICBM. I don't know. Anyway, I will end this one here. I will see you next time.